Happy day, students. Today I'm going to deal with grammar, modal auxiliaries. Verbs are of two types. What are verbs? Verbs are action words. Two types of verbs are main verbs and auxiliary verbs. Okay, example for main verb, he killed the rat, which is the main verb killed. They are running the show, which is the main verb are running. Okay, that is a type of action. What do you mean by auxiliaries? Auxiliary means helping verbs. Okay, I will meet you tomorrow, which is the auxiliary verb, which is the helping verb, will. Okay, now coming to the, you see the flow chart. Verbs are of two types, main verbs, auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs are 24 in numbers. They are primary auxiliary and modals. Okay. Now taking into consideration primary auxiliary, there are 11 numbers. Okay. What are they? Am, is, are. We use in present tense. Was, were. We use in past tense. Have, has. We use in present tense. Had, we use in past tense. Do, does, we use in present tense, and did we use in past tense. Now coming to the auxiliary verbs, that is the modal. Modals are 13 in number and we are dividing into two. The first 9 numbers are, these are only very important, helping verbs. Okay, shall, should, will, would, can, could, may, might, must. Actually, we may think that shall, should. Shall is present tense and should is past tense. No, it is different. Shall past tense also is would only. Will past tense may be would. Can past tense is could. May past tense might. Okay, now coming to the next 4, that is the semi-modals or quasi-modals. They are ought to, used to, need, dare. Ought to means you are telling compulsory, you have to. You should do. Used to means denoting past action. Need means whatever you need. Dare means the courage. Okay. Dear students, among the 24 auxiliaries, in the primary you see there are 11 numbers. The primary auxiliaries act as both main and helping verbs. For example, I am a dancer. Am, you see. That is the main verb. You see in the helping verb, I am dancing. So, I am dancing. Okay. Just see be verbs. You can see now what are be verbs. Already I have seen. Am, is, are. Was, were. What are the have verbs? Has, had, have. Okay. Do verbs. Does, did. Now coming to the modal, full modal, semi-modal. Okay, so full modals means 9 in number. We are going to focus on that only today. Will, would, shall, should, may, might, can, could, must. Semi-modals, first time you are hearing, is it? So it is used to, dare, need, ought to. Once again, you see the primary auxiliary verbs. See the be verbs. Be verbs, in the present tense you have am, is, are. Then in the past tense you have was, were. Considering do verbs, in the present tense we have do, does. Past tense we have did. And have verbs you see, in the present tense we have, has. And past tense we have had. At first we see be verbs. Am, is, are, was and were. They are usually used in passive form. For example, Lakshmi is teaching grammar. Arul is selected for the finals. Okay, so selected by someone. So it is passive. Now you see be careful. That is only commands. Then coming to have, has, had. They are used only in perfect tenses. Example, they have finished their work. Always have, has, had will be followed by verb 3. Okay, he has completed his homework. Rani had visited Coimbatore. Okay, coming to do verbs. Do, does, and did are used to show the emphasis. Okay, example, I do know everything. He does not know the answer. They did their homework. So you see. Now coming to the next one, we see all these are used as principal verbs also. For example, he is a dancer. Ravi has swine fever. He did the work. Dear students, let us see how we are using shall. See, shall is used in futurity. That is, example, I shall meet my friend tomorrow. So, it is referring to future. Intention. You shall have a gift. Okay, surely. There is some intention in the mind. Next one you see, shall can be used like this. Suggestion. Shall we go for a walk? Yes. Then, a threat or caution. Suppose you want to threaten someone. You shall be inquired. And you should note down, children, shall will go only with I and we. Okay. Now coming to the usage of should. Should is used only for obligation. That is compulsory. You must do. We should fix the venue for the function. That is, you must do it. So, obligation. Necessity, you should not write on the wall. It is a necessity. Then coming to usage of will. Will also is used in futurity, especially in future tense. He will pass the exam. It is also used in request. Will you lend me your pen? See, when you are requesting someone, we use. Prediction. Prediction means what is going to happen later. She will have visited her parents by now. Then promise. I will surely accompany you. Sometimes we promise like that. No, I will surely accompany you. So for all these four purposes, will is used. Now coming to the usage of would. You know, would is the past tense of will. So first one, but it can be used so many ways. Wish. When you are using it as wish, I wish you would tell me the truth. I wish, that means you are wishing in your heart. Then request. Would you mind taking me along with you? It's a polite request. Okay, would you mind taking me along with you? Next, preference. I would rather write than dictate. Many children would like to write, they don't want to dictate things. Then improbable condition. This will not happen. If I were rich, I would start an orphanage. Improbable condition, we use would. Then habitual action in the past. For that also past actions. They would swim in the river in the village. So these are habitual action in the past. Now coming to can, usage of can. Can usually is used for ability. I can speak French. Okay, can. Permission also. You can start now. Permission. Request. Can you take me to the hospital? See how nicely we are asking. We are requesting someone. Then possibility. The stadium can be emptied in 4 minutes. So the stadium can be emptied in 4 minutes. That you know. That is possibility. Coming to the usage of could. Could expresses a past ability. Past tense of can is said to be could. He could pass the exam, but he didn't think so. Permission also. You could go now. For permission also. Same way as we use in present tense, in past tense also we use. Formal request. That means what? It is formal means official. Could you please come on to the dais? See how nicely when you ask someone to come to the stage there. Then possibility. The flying object could not be a bird. They have seen some flying object and surely it's possible. The flying object could not be a bird. Now we shall see the usage of may. Usually we use may for permission. May I come in, sir? Okay. Then possibility. It may rain. Simply we say it's possible that it may rain. Wish. I may become a lawyer. It's wish. Then purpose also we use may. We do yoga so that we may be healthy. Now we are doing yoga so that we may be healthy later. Okay. Now coming to the usage of might. May past tense is might. For that also we have the possibility. She might be absent tomorrow. Maybe she was sick today. She had been sick. Okay. Possibility. She might be absent tomorrow. Reproach. That is complaining. You might have informed the police. You might have informed the police. Suggestion. You might learn first aid. So we are suggesting some people. You might learn first aid. Now coming to the last model in this we see must. Usage of must. Necessity. We must find out an alternative for petrol. Yes, necessity. That is a necessity now. Then duty. We must be punctual. Okay, on all occasions. Then prohibition. That is prevention. You must not criticize. You should not criticize. That is, you must not criticize. Next one, probability. The man who came must be a stranger. Okay, then detection. It must be planned robbery. As though you are a detective detecting something. So, it must be a planned robbery. Dear students, hope you had understood the usage of the 9 models. Now coming to the quasi-model or semi-models. So, they are ought to, used to, need, that. So, we will see first one, ought to. As a duty or moral obligation. Surely you must do. That is duty. You ought to come in uniform tomorrow. Next, necessity. We ought to whitewash the house this year. So this is necessity. Okay, it's necessary. We ought to whitewash the house this year. You can use it as advice. You ought to participate in group discussions to improve your communicative skill. So, ought to for advice. Then for fitness, you ought to meet the doctor before trekking. So fitness, for seeing whether you are healthy or not. Trekking means, going for a long walk. So you ought to meet the doctor before trekking. Coming to the next, you see, used to. Used to, I already told you, it's past habit. My grandmother used to tell me bedtime stories when I was young. You all know. Need. First, necessity. You need not attend the next session. Need or need not all comes under this. Okay, obligation. He need not go in person. That means he should not go alone. Now coming to the last one, that is dare. It is used in negatives as well as questions. First, boldness. I don't dare to touch the snake. So we'll say like that. The next, challenge. How dare you take my papers? Now you see, choose the correct modal verb and complete the sentences. I have no idea about computers, but John dash be able to help you. John might. Option B. Second one, I had some problems repairing the roof by myself, but in the end, I was able to do it without help. Third one, the cafeteria was full. I wasn't able to find a seat anywhere. Fourth one, you must have told me it was his birthday. Option B, I would have bought him a present. Fifth one, do you think we are allowed to take photos in here? Option A. Sixth one, don't call him now. He might not have got out of bed yet. Option A. Seventh one, it dash be easy for Mary. It wouldn't be easy for Mary. Her parents died when she was only 4 years old. That is option C. Eighth one. Vinod's usually home by now. He might be working late. So what is the option? Option A. Ninth one. I must remember to buy milk on the way home. So option B. Then 10th question, you see, England are going to win the World Cup. You ought to be joking. Option B. So hope you have understood the usage and about the models. So with this I wind up the class. Thank you.